Yes, thank you for that question. The answer is no. No, let me say this, Nicholas. I come from the Reformed tradition, and but I have great respect for the Anabaptist tradition, which has cultivated this Christ against culture worldview of living separate from the world, but while in it. So I'm a Reformed Anabaptist, if you understand what I mean. What I want to say is that I have great admiration and respect for those churches and communities that really are closely knit, where people really are in touch with the way the false church is trying to be in touch with people who are struggling with marriages, having drinking problems, or out of work. Churches that have ministries that really, really experience koinonia, not only in our joys, but in our struggles. And so I can't, for instance, I'm not an American religious historian, so I don't want to try to just start throwing out churches, but I'm thinking about church bodies that combine the best of the Reformed tradition with that Anabaptist sense of we are called to be what Francis Schaeffer called a pilot project, a city on a hill, a separated community. And I respect that part of the Anabaptist tradition. While at the same time, I want to say to Rod Dreher, as a Reformed person with the Reformed view of work and calling, you all may know from having attended many institute things, the Reformed view of work and calling is simply that there is, all of work has dignity, all of life, everybody's work, Luther and Calvin pointed out, is important, from the shoe shine person to the person who parks our car in the Tower Club, to people who wait our tables, to people who do very important work here in Washington. All of that, there's no such thing as, all of work is sacred. And I just want to say to Rod Dreher, going away to a monastery, we're going to leave things are looking bad now. If we leave, it's going to get worse, much worse. So being salt and light is always going to be our duty, no matter what the Supreme Court says. No matter what they decide, we still have to cultivate communities with strong families and strong marriages so we can still be a light to the culture.